guys, welcome to another fun adventure. This time we are taking you to the Pacific Northwest. From hiking the Mount Storm King to seeing the breathtaking scenery in whole rainforest in Olympic National Park. So let's get this adventure started.
Welcome aboard. Just about to wrap up the boarding process, get underway. 1 hour, 50 minutes.
We made it to Seattle. Lila, where are we?
Seattle, Washington.
What are we doing here?
Gonna be hiking a lot. We reached out to 10 miles.
10 miles. We're very excited. It's a beautiful day. It took us 4 hours from Chicago. Hi. Tell them your experience in the airplane.
My experience in the airplane was actually to look at the window for takeoff and landing and watching it fly.
Tell them that you don't like it when it lands. Remember, it pops your eardrum. Tell them about.
No. Well, when it actually landed, I just covered my ears because it was so loud.
Yeah, her eardrum bled. It's bleeding
No,
right now.
it's not. It's not.
Look, you didn't check your left ear. It's bleeding. Inside. The inside.
No.
So we're waiting for our luggage. It's taking so long. There's so many people. And then we're gonna drive to Port Angeles, our first stop. And it would take us 2 hours and 14 minutes to get there. And there's Rob and Devin.
See you later.
We just learned that to visit Olympic National Park or another island, we will need to take our car on the Seattle Bainbridge Ferry. The round trip ticket is $44. We have arrived at our destination on the Olympic Peninsula. We are staying in this charming tiny home called The Grove. It's nestled right by the stunning Lake Sutherland.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are here.
We're
here. I'm tired. Yesterday was a long day, and our drive to here from the Seattle airport, we're in Port Angeles, was made longer by the fact that we had to cross on a ferry, which was nice, but it took a lot more time. Only a tiny bit of interstate driving in the very beginning, leaving Seattle. The rest is all highway driving.
So coming from the Seattle airport, we didn't know that you'll have to take the ferry, like literally put your car inside the ferry and sail away from the city to the to Port Angeles.
Sail away.
Yeah, it sailed away, right?
Oh, yeah.
How long did it take us?
It was like a 45-minute ferry ride, but it took a while to, you get there early, everybody's parked and waiting, and then everybody drives on board and then it gets underway. So. Yeah,
and so for the ferry ride, it's $32. Is that round trip or just
It
one
was
way?
$32 because we had 2 adults and 2 children in the car.
Okay, one way.
Yes.
Yeah, just one way. And then when you get into the ferry, they have like a cafeteria and some vending machine that you can.
Of course, for our ferry ride, the cafeteria had just closed. We were really hungry by that point, so we just raided the vending machines. But Yeah, if you got there in the middle of the day, it looked like there's some pretty good food.
Yeah, and make sure you check the schedule of the ferry, or else you're gonna be waiting for the ferry to come back, because we got lucky and we got there. That's the last. I mean, that's the last ride, right?
It seems like when you drive up, you're in queue for the next one, but you could be just about to get it, or you could be driving up right when the next one is starting to stack up and be waiting for a while. But the times for the ferry rides are right there on Google. As soon as I typed in Seattle to Bremerton, it popped up the ferry rides and how long they are, and then showed the schedule for all the other ones. So Google Maps will make it look like you're about to cross a bridge, but you're about to park and be in line for a ferry ride. That's all.
So getting from so the travel time from Seattle, Tacoma to Port Angeles, where our Airbnb is located, is 3 hours. So we're having some coffee. The kids just got up and we're gonna walk over to the lake and check it out. Welcome to Lake Sutherland. So pretty out here. Oh my gosh.
Notice it now when there's mountains around, because then you see the clouds resting again.
We are on our way to our first hike of the trip, which is Mount Storm King. We made it to the Mount Storm King trailhead. It's 10 minutes away from the Airbnb, and it would take us 4 miles south and back with a 2100 elevation. It's a beautiful day. There's Devin and my husband.
We're doing, it's 2 miles.
When you said that, Devin goes, oof. Because it's a lot of elevation gain for 2 miles.
Tell the camera what I taught you.
Do you want to do your chest straps?
Say it.
I can't say it again.
Not right now. Say it. You remember? What is it? Come on. Ma. Mi.
Mi
caca es grande.
mi crada es grande.
No, mi caca es grande.
Mi caca es grande.
What does it mean? What does it mean, Lana?
Your poop is big in Spanish.
That is Waymere Falls Nature Trail, but in all trails, I am literally standing at the beginning of the Mount Storm King Trail. So,
Okay.
we're doing it.
I think it's an unmarked trail.
It's like Delta Lake.
Yeah, kind of like Delta
Okay.
Lake.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ready, set, go. It's so pretty here, the trees. Oh my god.
Is that going to be fine for today? You're going to be fine with that?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
This trail is the same one that leads to Marimar Falls, which we'll check out after hiking Mount Storm King. You'll find this trail on the southeast side of Lake Crescent. This path showcases a diverse range of trees such as old-growth trees, madrona, manzanitas, cedars, and hemlocks. This tree is huge.
You don't even see any branches until you look up there.
How many feet is that?
Probably like
100?
maybe a little more. Oh God. That's probably more than 100 feet.
Yeah, that's probably more than 100.
We're not even in the Hall of Moss yet. And this trail is just super pretty. I know the camera doesn't do its justice, but it's an amazing trail. So far so good, no incline yet. It's all flat. It's good to be back in nature. It's always nice to come out here and do some hiking. I think for me, the only way we like to travel is like to see these places. They're so pretty. Stairmaster time.
Careful, Al, don't fall. Like on Highline.
Whew, that was a steep part. Just 400 feet. We still have like 1500, 1600 feet of climbing. But the weather is pretty nice. It's not too hot. And there's no bugs. But this trail is very steep. Like my calves are burning. If you're walking on the treadmill on incline, it will probably about 15 to 20 incline. And lots of rock scrambling on some parts. Not too many like Delta Lake. And they're ahead of me. Wait for me. There. What do you think?
It's gonna be pretty amazing there.
Kidding, Lala. That's not it.
We're not going, Lila. We're not going up there. We're going someplace else. We're going up here. Get some
pretty.
water.
Ah. Yeah.
My caca es grande.
My caca es grande. Wow.
This is it. The start of the climb up to the Mount Storm King. It says end of maintained trail. Look how pretty it is.
Some big birds up here.
Yeah, I saw. What kind of birds is that?
I'm trying to figure it out. I'll look them up later.
We have arrived at the rope section of our hike. This part of the trail is quite steep and rocky, so hikers will need to rely on the ropes to ascend and descend safely. These ropes aren't officially maintained by the park, so if you plan to do this hike, be careful when using the ropes.
Happy with handstand. Loose rocks.
There are 6 sections of rope along this trail, and the ground is pretty dusty with very little traction. If you are feeling a bit anxious about this part, I suggest bringing gloves that have a good grip.
Great job, Lai.
I would also suggest wearing hiking shoes that provide good traction. A windbreaker is also recommended since it can be quite breezy at the summit. And don't forget to pack plenty of water.
Super tight at all times. Okay. There you go. Good. That's it. That's how you do it. You got it.
Devin, okay?
Don't ever let go of that rope, okay, Lila? Okay. You hold on to it as hard as you can, just with one hand at a time. All right?
Alright. Is this rope, babe, very sturdy?
It's pretty sturdy. You know, if you slip and fall, Lila, you have to hold on to the rope tight. You cannot let go of the rope if you slip. You know that, right? You understand what I'm saying, right?
Oh. There's Devin.
It's time to climb. The path to the top is quite narrow and has many rock areas. If you're not comfortable with heights, I suggest skipping this section. If you decide to go for it, take your time and be careful as you make your way to the summit. So instead of hearing me huffing and puffing during this climb, I will tell you about Lake Crescent. Lake Crescent is a deep body of water found entirely within Olympic National Park. It reaches a maximum depth of 624 feet, making it the second deepest lake in Washington state. A long time ago, a huge rock slide happened here, causing a mega tsunami in the lake, which was a major geological event for the region. This landslide is known as the Sledgehammer Point rock slide, and it's one of the mountain's most remarkable features.
Mount Storm King! Oh my god. Oh wow. We made it. 2100 to 0.29 miles.
halfway there. We're going down the hill, and Rob is making sure Lila is secure. I'm just waiting for them. It's a tough hike. It's not as steep like Half Dome, but this one is pretty steep. Babe, hold on, please. Almost there, Lila. Now we are heading our way to Mare Falls. The trail is pretty short and not too tough, though it does have a decent uphill stretch, mostly made up of stairs. You can check out the waterfall from 2 different spots, and there are a bunch of bridges along the route. You'll also walk by a few streams. The air felt fresh, and the towering old trees were stunning.
Who's hungry? Lila, are you hungry?
Yes, I'm hungry. After a tiring day of hiking, we decided to take a refreshing swim in Lake Sutherland, which was conveniently located near our Airbnb. This beautiful lake is situated on a private land just outside Olympic National Park.
Lila, you'll get used to it. Just stay in there for a bit.
You got it, Lila.
I'm gonna get cold.
It's cool.
I don't know how to swim. I think you on this fish yesterday. What? You pushed me.
You're gonna drown me.
For real?
Yeah, you're gonna drown me under. I'm gonna go under real quick.
Good morning. We made it to the whole rainforest in Olympic National Park, and our first hike of the day is at the Hall of Moses at Whole Rainforest National Olympic National Park, and it's not gonna be a long trail. I think it's a 1 mile trail.
Good morning.
Think geographically. You hear what I told you she said?
I hear you. Do you see how green it is?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Species, but those are definitely water plants. Tons of them.
This trail is located in the whole rainforest within Olympic National Park. It's a 1 mile loop surrounded by lush moss, towering evergreen giants, moss-laden maples, and vibrant ferns. It features a stunning archway draped in moss. The area is home to various wildlife such as Roosevelt elk, mountain lion, black bear, and banana slugs. Unfortunately, we didn't spot any wildlife in this trip. And also, fun fact about Olympic National Park, it stands out because it includes three different ecosystems all in one place: a rainforest, a coastline, and towering glaciated mountains. This variety of landscapes make it one of the most ecologically rich national parks in the United States.
It looks it, but look up there on that knot. You can see things that are live dropping off of it. Unless that's a completely... that thing's probably like a small tree that you'd see growing on top of a roof.
Yeah.
You know? There's a little moss that grew in here.
Yes.
Dave, look at this. Look at the roots at the base. All
Yeah.
of them.
Why is it like that?
It's just how this species of tree is. Nurse logs.
Provide a space for new life.
Hemlock and spruce seedlings unable to survive on single forest floor. Absorb minerals much from...
This
No, Sitka spruce is what you're looking at.
This is only a portion of what the original tree was before
So
it fell.
this is it.
Yeah, the original
see
tree
that.
it's saying was 220 feet tall.
No, it's saying they average 220.
Oh.
This could be bigger. It probably was.
It's 190, but the huge trunk is only a portion of the original tree, so this could have been close to 300.
Yeah, or even.
That's a huge tree trunk. So we got our region stamp. So we already got our stamps in here a moment ago. This is yesterday. This is the storm from the Storm King Ranger Station after we did the mountain. And then this is from the Hoh Rainforest.
On our final day in the Olympic Peninsula, we grabbed breakfast in Forks, Washington. The spot is famous for being the filming location of the Twilight movie. So guys, this is the end of our video. We'd love for you to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.